In the heart of a serene village, surrounded by rolling hills and whispering trees, there lived a woman named Asammiri. She was renowned for her extraordinary beauty, her presence like a radiant light that captivated everyone who laid eyes on her. Men admired her, women envied her, and children adored her. She was the jewel of the village, her name whispered with admiration and awe. Asammiri was married to Obinna, a hard-working and kind-hearted man who cherished her deeply. Their marriage was celebrated with great joy, for it was thought that such beauty and such goodness could only bring prosperity and happiness. However, beneath the surface of their seemingly perfect union, a storm was brewing. Obinna's closest friend Emeka was a frequent visitor to their home. He and Obinna had grown up together, their bond like that of brothers. Emeka was also enchanted by Asamiri's beauty. Unlike others, Emeka did not merely admire her from a distance. His feelings for her grew more intense with each passing day, and soon a forbidding attraction blossomed between them. Asammiri, despite her devotion to Obinna, found herself drawn to Emeka's charm and attentiveness. Their secret meeting began innocently, enough shared smiles and lingering touches, which quickly escalated into a passionate affair. They met in the hidden corners of the village, their love affair a dangerous dance on the edge of discovery. For a time, they managed to keep their secret hidden, but whispers began to spread. Villagers noticed the lingering glances, the hurried exchanges, and the frequent visits. The wall of secrecy began to close in, and now Samiri and Emeka felt the weight of their deceit pressing down upon them. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a glowing glow over the village, Obinna came home early from the field. He found Asammiri and Emeka together, their betrayer laid before him. The look of anguish on Obinna's face shattered Asammiri's heart. She realized in that moment the depth of pain she had caused. Obinna, devastated by the betrayal of his wife and his closest friend, left the village without a word. The villagers, once enchanted by Asamiri's beauty, now turned their backs on her. The admiration and adoration were replaced by scorn and judgment. Emeka too left the village, unable to face the consequences of his action. Asamiri was left alone, her beauty now a burden rather than a blessing. The isolation was unbearable, and she spent her days in reflection and regret. She realized that her actions, driven by fleeting desire, had destroyed the very thing she held dear. In time, Obinna returned to the village, his heart wounded but willing to seek closure. Asamiri, humbled and remorseful, approached him with a plea for forgiveness. Obinna, please, I beg of you, hear me out. I know what I've done is unforgivable, but I'm so deeply sorry, Asammiri cried. How could you, Asammiri? How could you betray me with Emeka, my closest friend? Did our love mean nothing to you? Obinna asked. Our love means everything to me, Obinna. I was weak and foolish. I let my desire cloud my judgment. I never meant to hurt you, Asammiri said. You destroyed everything, Asammiri. The trust, the bond we had is all gone. How can we ever go back to what we were? Obinna questioned. I don't know if we can, but I will spend the rest of my life trying to make amends. Please give me a chance to show you that I can be better, that our love is worth fighting for, Asammiri said, crying bitterly. Their journey to rebuild their lives was slow and painful, but it was a journey they took together. Asammiri worked tirelessly to earn back the trust she had lost, and Obinna, though cautious, found it in his heart to give her a second chance. Asammiri's story became a cautionary tale in the village, a reminder that true beauty lies not in appearance, but in integrity of one's action and the sincerity of one's heart. Through her pain and redemption, Asammiri learned the true meaning of love and loyalty, and she dedicated herself to living a life that honored those values. In the end, it was not her beauty that defined her, but her strength to overcome the mistake and the courage to seek forgiveness.